Yeah, I'm back again. Had this before. Honestly forgot if this was good or not. And I checked to see if I reviewed this. I thought I reviewed this. Voodoo Ranger. Atomic Pumpkin. Now I know this has been out for quite some time. It's been out for like 5 years, I think. And every year it's a new can art. This year it's kind of like the biker theme. Last year was a different. I think it was like the zombie soldier. Whoever this guy is with the Skeletor face, they dress him up every year in a different outfit. So he's like, I guess, a Hell's Angel. This is a pumpkin beer with spices. Okay, I do remember I remember that this wasn't spicy enough for me. Now, I watched multiple reviews with people that said that this was too spicy for them. Brian the Beer Snob, I think you reviewed this last year. I watched it. And I think you said it was a little too spicy, but you're not a spice kind of guy. I love spicy. I haven't got to that level yet where they say every old guy gets to, where there's a morning where he realizes he can no longer eat spicy food. That morning hasn't came yet, and when it does, then I gotta let the spicy food go. But until then, we're gonna rock on with these spices. I was a kid in San Diego before I moved to Georgia. So out there, you're surrounded by spicy. You know, you're either gonna love it or hate it, pretty much. Pretty much no in between out there. You know, out here in the South, spice is different. Because spice can be from Tabasco, which sucks, or Frank's Red Hot or Texas Pete, which is better. Or you can get a different kind of international spice, like a curry. And you have different types of curry. Like, Indian curry is different from Jamaican curry. I know that for sure because I love both types of food. And then you have like ginger has kind of a spiciness to it. Wasabi has its own little spiciness going on. So you have different. So this says habanero, which to me that's not really that hot. I'm getting just pumpkin. A lot of beer reviews I watched said they didn't really get the spice except for on the back end. I think that was my gripe with this beer. It wasn't hot enough for me. All right, guys. Besides pumpkin, I think it's supposed to be cinnamon, cardamom. I think I'm getting like a pumpkin pie-ish kind of vibe, but I'm not getting peppers at all. All right, cheers. Yeah, I still agree. Little more profound this go round. Maybe my taste buds are just sensitive because I haven't been doing too much hot stuff lately. But I'm getting the pepper. It's almost like the pumpkin and the pepper are fighting for my attention at the same time. But that subtle, earthy sweetness from the pumpkin is slightly overwhelming the pepper. And I'm getting a little bit of the cinnamon. I think it's just cinnamon. Yep. Those three things. Pumpkin, cinnamon, and chilies. This is I still like it. Still good. It's still good. Oh, if it could just be a tad bit spicier, but that's just. I think if they would do that, I'd be in the minority. A lot of people wouldn't like it, so they probably got to keep it the way it is. I could almost make this into something. The bartender in me would make this. I'd make this into a cocktail. It'd probably take me 10 minutes to create it. Just let me sit and think about it as I sip it. But yeah, I could make something with this. For sure. For sure. This is good. Like I said, I can't really. My only downside for me, it's not spicy enough, but I can see why that would turn a lot of people off. So they can keep it the way it is. I can appreciate this style. I definitely appreciate somebody going out on a limb to make a different complex flavor, because you don't really hear that trinity of flavors together. Pumpkin, cinnamon, and chilies in a beer. You don't. So hats off to you guys for that. I always commend anybody that tries to go different. I like this. I do. It's really weird. It's an odd beer, but that's the main reason why I got it. When I see beers like this, I'm like, oh yeah, this is for me, because I'm a weirdo. All right, guys. Signing off. Cheers.